All right, welcome to lesson two. Lesson two is going to talk about your job, and it's going to be the job that was assigned to you at the very beginning. So, this isn't your dream job that you did in lesson one. That's the last time you'll talk about your dream job in this project. This is the job that was actually assigned to you. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to calculate your paycheck. So, your actual monthly and annual income, that's called your gross income. And there's a lot of deductions that come out of your gross income. And it leaves us with what is called our net income. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to come up with all those deductions, and then you're going to determine what your paycheck would actually be for. Couple things. Number one, haven't figured out how to make a video longer than 5 minutes. So this is going to be a 2-part video. This will be part one. Number two, I highly suggest that you answer the question and pause the video and then come back and restart the video. It's going to be really hard. I'm going to seem to talk really fast if you try to watch the whole video and then remember all of it. So I would pause it and then come back to it after each question. Remember, your answers need to be on this doc, and then you need to submit it through Google Classroom. However, I anticipate that you're probably taking notes, doing it on a piece of paper first, and then you'll just be putting the information in the Google Doc later. You're more than welcome to use a calculator for this. Okay, so here we go. How much is your monthly income? Your monthly income is that income that I gave you. Now, some of you have a spouse, and I know your spouse makes $1,500. We're not talking about your spouse. This is just you. This is just your income. Okay, that's number one. That one should be easy. Number two, in Washington, they take Social Security or FICA out of your check. And then when you turn 65, you get some of that money back. And that amount is 6.2% of your gross income. Okay. So 6.2% of gross income. And if we were in class, I would say of means what? And I can hear all your voices. You would say multiply. So 6.2 multiplied times gross income. However, remember 6.2%, we cannot multiply by a percent. We have to take that percent and do something to it. So we know how to do two things. We can either turn it into a decimal or turn it into a fraction. I'm going to turn it into a decimal, and then here is 6.2 times gross monthly income, and that will give you your answer. Your answer is what you need to put in that spot. This is one of the places where I would say pause it, find that answer, and then come back. Okay, number three, the government's also going to take taxes. Okay, taxes are about 15%. So you're going to multiply your gross income by 0.15 to find out your federal taxes that are taken out. So here you're going to do 0.15 times gross income. The gross income should be the same for each one of these problems. Pause, do that, and come back. Here's that formula. Okay. Welcome back. Number four, most states are also going to take a state tax. So 4.85% is the average state tax. I did an average because you all might end up in different places in the country. So we just want to do an average instead of just South Carolina. And again, move the decimal 2 places to the left. So 0.0485, and then multiply that times your gross income. Gross income should be the same for all of these problems. Pause it, find that, and then come back. Okay? Now, let's talk about health insurance. Health insurance is an average of $2,412 per year for a family and $508 for single. So this is a time now you need to look at your document and you need to determine, do I have a family or am I single? If you have a spouse, you're considered to have a family. So a family doesn't just mean kids. If you have kids without a spouse, I can't remember if somebody has that or not, then that would also apply for a family. Single means it is just you. Okay, so take one of those numbers and divide it by 12, and then we will pick up at part 2.